hello, hello, peoples. This is Mickey Sunshine Creates, and I'm Mickey. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I hope you've had a good week, and I'm hoping you'll have a good weekend. If you're watching this on replay, thank you. Let me know though with the hashtag replay. You never know when I might decide to do some sort of giveaway. I don't know. I'm not very good at giveaways, am I? Mostly because I'm too lazy to go to the post office. No, that's not the reason. I'm sorry. Anyway, nobody's here yet, but I don't know. What? I'm having a great day today. I've been, I'm almost done. Woo, I'm almost done with my librarian here. That's it. Just a few spaces to fill in here, which is cool because, I don't want to overburden myself. Though I do have another painting that I started before I started this one, and I was about halfway through it when I decided to start this one. So I put it aside and forgot about it. So I never did work on it. I've still got to finish it before I will start Pink Ragdoll Cat. And that one I'm really looking forward to. I mean, come on, it's a Peggy Collins. And it's beautiful. It's pink. It's pink. I love pink. I love all colors. What can I say? Ooh, I'm off to the side too much. Am I headed in the right direction? Oh, they're not working. Oh well. What can I say? I got my iPad here because I was reading. Um, this time it's Mercedes Lackey, who I love. Um, I kind of miss her. I used to chat with her in Quora because I said, "Oh, look at that! Mercedes Lackey is online. I can ask her questions about her characters and Valdemar." And if I had to live in a, I guess, sort of medieval time, it's not really time, well, because it's magic and this and that. I want it to be Valdemar. I would. Yeah. That's a nice little. What you call it? Homestead? No. I just saw this. No. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go again. I just saw the small N that I missed. I'll keep it off to the side. Remind me. Oh, nobody's here yet. Okay, well. I hope somebody comes in. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short live because if nobody's here after 20 minutes, I can only talk to myself for so long. Well, I talk to myself anyway, but you know what I mean. Again, this is my stream of consciousness, just stream of thoughts, whatever they call it. I'm just rambling, babbling. It's what I do. That, and I amuse myself. I can't help it. I find myself amusing. I'm on the crazy side, but that's okay. Ooh, ooh, all my friends are crazy. Ah, there it is. Found it. Ah, there you go. See, I told you. I told you I saw it before. I did. I saw it before. Okay. Um, I can't wait until I can finish this. Like I said, it's almost done. I can't stop yawning. Why is that? I never yawn when I'm by myself. I don't yawn when I go to bed, even though by the time I want to go to sleep, I'm wide awake. Yeah, I'm just a crazy lady. But let's see what's happening. What happened this week? Not much, really. I've been working with my um, graphics program. I'm not saying the name anymore. You know what it is. It's not Photoshop. uh, and watching tutorials. I have only one issue with these tutorials. They're they're free, but you get what you pay for. Know what I mean? They're let's you can draw this, and watercolor this, watercolor that, or oil paint this, or oil paint that, and you go in, you're watching, and you're seeing everything they're doing, but they're not explaining what brush you're using, showing it to you. Um, it's not just how you use it. It's you want to know what it is because there are so many brushes out there, and of course, every tutorial has its own brush set, which you can buy for 19.99. Mm, I have more than enough. I'm not buying nothing, but I have learned a little bit on how to make my own brush. I just don't know what for. I mean, really, I'm looking for a basic watercolor mop brush. I don't know if you know what those are. They're the big, soft brushes. They usually come to a point when they're wet. I don't know. They're not necessarily round, but they're beautiful. They mop color onto your canvas. I can't find one. I could make any brush larger or smaller, but it's never the right shape that I want. I don't get the teardrop. Or if it's a teardrop, I have to do it with pressure. So I have to do very light and then press and get my teardrop, or very hard and then lift up and get my. But none of these pens really do it the right way. It's maybe it's me. It could be me. I'm not putting enough pressure on, or I'm putting too much pressure on, because it's pressure sensitive, the iPad. So the program and the brushes will react to pressure sensitivity if you set it up that way. I think it's cool. But man, where is everybody tonight? It is Friday, right? 15 minutes and nobody's here? I miss you. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. I could cry. Lonely. No, never mind. I can't help it. I love Patsy Cline. No, that's a 1. That's an AB. Because we all know DAC has 1 as an AB. The numbers are usually AB, but usually just the first 2, 3, 4 AB. I don't think have they ever done 5 ABs? I'm not sure. Anyway, as usual, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, graphic design, graphic painting, digital painting. Um, it's I'm I'm learning that, believe it or not, abstract has rules. Even abstract. Um, I mean, yeah, you could higgly piggly put up colors and put up things and call that abstract. But if you want somebody to actually see what you're feeling at the moment, which is what you want to do with abstract, you have to think about where you're placing the paint, the shape, the size, the color. It's not as easy as everybody thinks. Hello! Finally, somebody's here. I thought I was going to be left all alone. This is a first. Where's Lee? I don't have my banquet table set up. That's all right. It's not needed tonight. I'll make sandwiches. How are you today? I know, Rhonda. I know you want me to go to the retreat. I was talking about it again with Rebecca today, and the problem is that I'd have to take Dan with me. It's not just to pay for myself, but in order to drive, I'd have to take Dan with me, which means I'd have to pay for him. So now it's not the one cost; it's double. Plus, there's gas and food and whatever else. Well, I know there's the food's included in the fee, but it's too much. I could probably sit and drive for that long. Not myself. I couldn't drive. But with Dan could drive. He's still driving. He's doing DoorDash. What? Oh, hi, Rhonda. Bonnie from Northern Texas is here. Bonnie is in the house. I thought I was going to be abandoned today. I actually said, if no one shows up by 7:50, I'm out of here. I mean, I can't sit 20 minutes and I'm always talking to myself. Of course, that's the nature of lives. And here we go again. Ah, there it is. I hate it when I miss one. But I was not going to sit here with nobody in here for a half hour or for 20 minutes and, you know, ramble on to nobody. Otherwise, I'd be doing a whip and chat, which I can do at my leisure when I have something to talk about. Rebecca! Hello, Rebecca, sweetie. Oh, it's been a wonderful week, though. I really, I haven't had real pain. I did have a migraine a couple of times, but they went away fairly quickly when I took something for them. So that was helpful. But we don't want to talk about health problems. Nope. Mm. Politics, religion, medical. We're not going to talk about it. Oh, we all know we're mentally deficient. I mean, at least I am. I live in my own little world. It's okay. They know me here. Ooh, I know. Oldie. Old one, old one. So how you doing, everybody? I'm going to ask that because I ask it every week. What are you working on? How are you doing? I'm almost finished. Um, Another one I missed. I'm hoping I'll finish this tonight. You know, I I really don't have that much left. Oh no, that was a one. Nope, there it is. It's dis- distracting when there's white on green, but they're two separate greens. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going for another color. I have four colors left. Two big colors and two itsy bitsy places. You're doing puff stitches on the two shawls. Oh, I like the puff stitch. It's not easy. The popcorn stitch is easier, but I don't like. I made a pillow out of the popcorn stitch. Have I shown you that? I don't know if I show. I'm looking at it right now. I didn't know where it was. Have I shown you that pillow that I made? All with crochet thread and one of those metal needles, small size. I remember flying up north to visit my mom and working on the piece on the plane. And people actually stopping by, what are you making? I'm making a pillow. I wanted to make it into a lap gown, but when you're using crochet thread, no. It took me long enough to get that square done. Oh, I haven't? Well, I'm going to go get it. It's right there. I'm very proud of it. You're back. She's back. Oi! Okay. I made two of these, one on each side. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, shush, Rebecca. Now, I have one problem with this pillow. It got very dirty, and my cleaning girl decided to throw it in the washing machine. Unfortunately, she threw it in with bleach. I had to figure out a way to close this up because it was completely burned. So I just weaving, doing this, just trying to get it closed. So it's not as pretty as this side. This side's prettier. Look at that. Popcorn stitches, Rebecca, and double crochet. Simple, very simple. I even did the corners. And when I put it together, I used piping. Or did I? No, yeah, no, I used another row of. I put them together with another row of double crochet. That's how they're seamed. Just single row. Anyway, I think it's gorgeous. Unfortunately, it was not quick. I had to pick. I don't like. At the time, I still don't. I didn't like lacy things. So my face, my pants are caught. I didn't like lacy. Not when I was crocheting. So I picked a pattern that was mostly solid, with a nice little pattern in it. Oh, I don't believe I did that. Especially two of them. Like I said, I was gonna make more and put them together and everything. But I finished the two and I said, I can't do this anymore. It's not easy. It's not easy working with crochet thread. Just like it's not easy working with cotton. Regular wool, silk, acrylic, it gives a little. So when you're crocheting, it gives a little. Cotton has no give. That was all cotton. The crochet thread is all cotton, so it had no give either. And I crochet on the tight side. I knit the same way. Now with knitting, I like the way lace comes out with knitting. I'm not nuts about it with crocheting. I don't know, because they look too much like doilies. And I'm far from a doily person. I'm about as far away as you could get. What does Rebecca say? Now I want to go back on Ravelry for a pillow pattern. Go. There's so many. The thing is with this, you can use any square, any granny square. That's what they're all called, regardless of whether they're made from the inside out or side to side or however. If it's a square and it's by itself or it's attached to something else that's a different color, it's called a granny square. It's the easiest way to refer to it, and people know what you're talking about. So make two granny squares, put a pillow form in between them, sew them together, and boop, you got your pillow. So easy. You want to try wearables? Oh no. I wanted to try wearables, but then I realized, now you have to understand with wearables, gauge is everything. It really is. Because if you can't crochet or knit the same gauge as in the pattern, it's going to come out too small or too large. If you put too many, if you crochet loosely and it's wider, the whole thing's gonna come out wider and bigger. So gauge is very important to make that square and that whatever they call it, swatch to make that swatch. Hi Lynn, how are you tonight? So that's one of the reasons why I never wanted to do wearables. One, I live in Florida. What am I going to wear? A sweater. It might get cold enough here to throw on a jacket. Or if I go up to Orlando, it gets cold up there, I'll wear my Disney jacket. But I'm not going to crochet or knit a sweater. I did knit a string bikini for one of my nieces. But that was easy, 2 triangles and a whatever. You're working on a pay by number. Oh, cool. I never get those. What am I looking for? I'm looking now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I should know how many there are just by looking now. I've gotten pretty good at that. Tell the difference between a 7 and an 8. That was an 8. I counted, and this is not, is it 7? Yes, it's 7. I thought so. I have too many pens. Hush, Rebecca, you have too many trays. And I'm enjoying what I do now. Little different routine. I get up in the morning, have my coffee, and do some diamond painting. Listen to YouTube. I listen to Rebecca's crafting and crime from the day before, of course, and then when I'm ready, I had enough diamond painting. I get up, I go into the bedroom. Oliver follows me because he knows it's playtime, and I use the laser pen. I don't know. I love it when a cat goes round and round and round in circles. And then he goes trying to catch it. Oh, a new storage system. I have enough storage. I don't need any more. But somebody help me stop me from yawning. Anyway, it's been a productive week. Well, I'm almost done with this. Wrong color? Oh, come on. 5. Goes right there. And there's another 5. If I could pick up, goes right there. And there's at least one more. Yeah, it's down there, right there. It's amazing how you get used to something. God. Sometimes I'm not very good at multi-placing. Oh, that was a 6. Never mind. Oh no, it was a 5. There's it. There it is. Dress me up, can't even take me out. uh I will. I don't want to look it up now. Ooh, has anybody seen the new Diamond Club offerings for this week? I like the one by Dakota Detweiler, Aries. That's me. That's my sign. And I like the way she did it. It's a woman again. But it's it. I don't know. I like that one. I won't buy it because there's a zillion others I want. But I want one that's an Aries. I have one small Aries diamond painting somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. Really small one. And that's about it. Oh, missed a 5. This is a pain in the butt. Where'd it go? There it goes. When they don't pick up, it's very annoying. Yeah, that's not a bad one either. Neither is the dragons. My mind just went blank. If I don't think about it, it'll come to me. Either that or Rebecca will, bust in and tell me who I'm talking about. Oh, no, that was wrong. No, I put them in the wrong spot. That's an 8. Did I just mess up? Where's the end? I just had the end. It was there. I know I put it in there. Didn't I? Didn't I? Call me. Oh, there. I thought I had them all covered. And I'm getting to dark parts. That's why these are dark. I'm going to dark on dark. Spangler. That's it. Thank you. Body, I think the exact same way. I don't dislike his stuff, but I'm not crazy about it. I did a Spangler. It just, I don't know. Maybe because he does these mostly for children. His paintings are very child friendly. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? And I don't like child stuff. It's one of the reasons I didn't like the Big Eyed Girls. It was too cartoony, and childish for me. I just that was some craze. I could not believe everybody and her sister was getting these Big Eyed Girls. And Lynn, what the? What's her name? Oh God, here I go again. The one I forgot. That gave all of her stuff to public domain. We did 3 for my grandson's room, and that will be it from. Yeah, they're great if you're going to give them away. I did when my great niece was first born. I made a couple of small, like 40 by 40, or 30 by 30, little moon and the stars and blue, little baby stuff, and to hang on their wall. I had it framed and everything. Hannah, I said Hannah Lynn, didn't I? I already said Hannah Lynn. It's the other one I can't remember. Why is this happening? This is happening to me more and more. It comes to me, but when I need it, if I think about it, nah, doesn't want to. Rebecca, who am I talking about? Well, I have Hannah Lynn coloring book. I enjoyed that, but again, Big Eyed Girls, and I really didn't do much. I did 1, maybe 2 of them. I think I have a picture of them somewhere because it's been a few years. And I thought I did a decent job. I mean, I'm no expert colorist. I'm learning because color is just as important as technique when it comes to creating anything, which is one reason I used to like cross stitch and I like diamond painting. You don't have to think about the color. It's already there. You have a picture of me crocheting and it's a diamond painting? Oh God, I gotta see this one. She's making fun of me again. What is it, a monkey? It's a minky. You know what a minky is, right? That's it, Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Ah, see? There we go again. And I'm not even wasted. I could be. I could be wasted if I want to. 8:11 p.m. What's at 8:11 p.m.? That's now. Let's see. You mean girl. She's a mean girl. Look what she shows. Me, Diamond Bailey. or rather crocheting. And there's even a cat. I knew she'd do something like that because it's Rebecca. That's what she does. Okay, what happened? Where'd everybody go? Where'd the comments go? Ah, there you are. I hit the wrong thing. Why isn't the charger working? There's Oliver's over there. Oh, no, that's the wrong position, Oliver. You're mean, Rebecca. You sure that's not a picture of you? That's more your hair color than mine. Rebecca got her hair cut today and she looks so good. I'm wondering if I should get it cut, at least to get it off my neck. But it's not going to help. It never does. Putting up in a ponytail, that works.
Please charge it, Michelle.
Or a bun. I like my little buns. Where's it? Got to see the contrast. It's too dark back there in the hallway. But I can't move the camera to in front of me, which I would like to do because it's sitting there behind the computer. So I can watch your comments and look at you in the camera. So I'm actually looking at you. This is Hi, Jessica. How's it going, sweetie? I'm just telling people how bad my memory's gotten. I mean, it's gotten bad. But it's only short term. Oh no, it's long term also. But it's been like that for a while. A long time. So, no. Like I said, I'm reading a book by Mercedes Lackey. I've been trying to get Rebecca to read this knee knocker. There are two that I wanted her to read. The Hardy Brothers or whatever. And this one, Dark Warrior series. That's a knee knocker. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. Just a few more colors. And I are done. I'm putting in doubles and singles now. Because it pick up and it's faster. I've got this little patch of black right here. It's surrounding with uh, a brown and another brown. I'm working on this really dark brown. 935. It's dark. I am close. I'm close to the finish line. And now I get to go to single placers. Because on this particular color, this 939, oops, it's I'm down to singles. I did my 5, 6, and 7s. I even did an 8. I know it's silly to switch pens, but if I have to switch this all the time, it's a pain in the butt. You know, the the pen endings, whatever they call them, the multiplacers. I don't know how other people do it. Though it's true, I do sometimes use what I'm working on. If I have a lot of 5s or 6s, I'll use the same pen to do some 2s and 3s because why not? You know, I I do 2s with my 4 anyway. So, and 3 is those are easy. And it doesn't matter if you have a bigger multiplacer. But when I have a long multiplacer, like a 10 or a 9 or an 8 or something like that, I don't want to leave single places, which always happens if you just do cover a little of it. I know. It's much ado about nothing. You broke down and ordered alien putty? I don't have to switch pens for ABs. I use the super sticky. I have no problem with them. Not one. What is alien putty? You didn't buy Crashly's Frippet? I don't know, whatever. Her silly little frog. The wax she makes. I got my super sticky. This is going to last me for a long time. That's a lot. And I just scrape it up into the metal placers. Can't do that with plastic. I will never use a plastic placer again, unless I have to. And I would have to if I were not at home. I didn't have my metal placers. I don't know why some people have problem with them. They will make a much straighter line than the plastic. They don't get bent out of shape like the plastic does, especially if you're a hard repeater like me. I want to make sure they stay down. So I will wiggle them in if I have to. And I press hard. I go through so many of those plastic single placers. I bought a whole bag of them from AliExpress once. Jessica says, I'm a hard placer. I rip the top off the AB with normal putty. I have to use well-used putty or wax. This is why I use super sticky. Putty? Mm-mm. I tried putty. They stuck, everything stuck to putty. I, I would put this down and put it down and it wouldn't let go. So the only unusual thing I use is I use micro dots in my single placer. But everything else is super sticky. And it lasts. It does last. Almost as long as the glue dot. Or even as long as the glue dot. The glue dot lasts really long time. Did I get all of those? Yes, I think I did. It's just like with crocheting or knitting, you know. If you're a tight knitter or crocheter, go up a size. Go up a hook size. If you're loose, go down a size. Same thing diamond painting. If you're a hard presser, get the metal and use super sticky. If you're a light presser, you can use the plastic on whatever you want. But what can I say? I'm a creature of habit. And by now I've developed habits. I mean, I've been on YouTube a long time as a member. And I've been on YouTube almost as long as Rebecca has been. I think it was September of the same year. She started how many? 3-4 months before me. So we're both getting up to 5 years. Or 6. Is it 6 or 5 or 6? Oh, now I have to look. Now I have to look because I don't want to watch the playoffs. Okay. Oldest video that was for public consumption was 4 years ago. No, actually, yeah. It was 4 years ago. Quiet, quiet. 2019. December 6th, 2019. That was my first video for my channel. It even says first video. Actually, it's first video number 2. I think I screwed up number 1. So 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 5 years. We're coming up on 5 years. I've been diamond painting since 2017. I was diamond painting for 3 years before I decided I want to open a channel. Just for the hell of it. I don't need, well, I could use the income from it, but I did it just for fun. And I'm having fun. I do enjoy this. Even though I have to wait for people 20 minutes. Oh, I felt so alone. Yeah, you can't be tense and do anything, really. You need to get rid of that tension, Jessica. do some exercises, do meditation if it's from stress. Pay attention when you find yourself working too hard, pressing too hard on these, and stop and slow down and ease up. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. But eventually you'll learn to recognize when tension is hitting you and do what you have to. Meditation is, my doctor taught me. He called it self hypnosis. Meditation by any other name. You want to be scientific? It's self hypnosis. You're not meditating. You're not a guru. You don't sit there going, you do what you need to do and you self hypnotize. Bonnie is back in Vegas, so your time zone is all mixed up. It's 3 hours earlier now. I didn't realize it was 6:30 Central Time. It's only 5:30 here. Yeah, I know. I'm 7:30. I got one here. I'm getting so close. I'm getting so close. Oh, I got two of those. And I got black 310. I want it because I want to show this to you, but I want to finish it before I show it. Oh, I got time. Do I? Oh, we got time. Does anybody know if Jen is going on tonight? Because one of the reasons I decided to go earlier is because sometimes we used to go overtime. Used to. Now that there's extra time, I don't. And I didn't want to cut into Jen's time. So I said, oh, well, I'll start a half hour earlier. So what's the big difference? But I have that extra time. We can stay here and decide. Nobody showed up in the beginning. You weren't ditching me. I know. I know you weren't. A lot of people weren't here. A lot of people aren't here, period. I mean, there's 6 of you. Less than there used to be. There used to be more. I haven't seen them in a while. I've seen them on other channels, but not here. And I don't know. Maybe they're like me. There's too much to do, and you only go to those lives that are with somebody you know, like Rebecca and Jen and Ashley and Tia. Even though I don't show up all the time, and yeah, I have Echo remind me, and then I'll hear it. Tia's live starts in 1 minute. And then I'll get sidetracked very easily.
The time is 8:30 p.m.
Oh, hi, Lynn. Everybody loses track of time, Lynn. You're not alone. I do it all the time. Just this. Wow. Okay, that's enough for 3 10s. Yeah, nice. That was easy. And E, which is 841. Oh, a nice brown. It's a nice brown. And not how many of those pour out too much. Of course, I got 2 here. I really do. I only have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Except for those up there, the ABs. 21. Now it's less. And here's a 5. Aha! Yes, this is how I talk to myself even when I'm by myself. Why not? The only other person here is Dan. He's busy doing his own stuff. I don't always know what he's doing. And I got 3 of these. 2, 3. There's 1, 834. Oh, that's an interesting pale yellow. I've got 6, 434. Another, there's so much brown. Whoa. This was E, wasn't it? Yeah. I forgot to put it away. Wait, was it E? Or was it? Wasn't that one? It has to be E. Yeah, that's a match. I tend to rush things when I'm getting near the end. I tend to rush things, period. I mean, how many times have you seen me flip my tray or one of my storage containers? A lot. Okay, this is 6. Let's straighten them out. Pick them up. Put them down. And put the turtles back. This happens to me a number of times. If I cannot have 2 of these out at the same time, because inevitably what's in the tray will go in the wrong container. Because that's just the way I roll. Anyway, how many do I have? Very few. So I'm going to pull everything off here. Glad there were no tails in here. There's 2 of these left. And 3 108s. EVs. Shimmer and shine. I didn't add too much bling to this. All I did was I changed the 310 on her skirt to 310 AB, the old one with the blue, that's not the subtle one. And I love the way it came out. All right, come on. Where do all these stray ones come from? They're always there. Oh, I don't need them, so into the little trash container they go. Roll it! Okay, let's take a look and see how I did. What do you think? Yay! Yay! It's done at last. Oh, this seems to have taken. See the. I love this. This is what I did with the skirt. I don't know if you can see it, but instead of black, the AB came out so great. I wish you can see it here. You can see it better on the close-up. Look at that. Instead, this is supposed to be all black. And the grays are just highlights. This was supposed to be a deep fold, but putting in the blue changes it to something else. I love it. And this is, it's 310. It's just 310 AB. Oh, I'm done. Yay. Okay, I think I'm also done here. It's time. It's a sad time to spend this time together. I hope and pray that you'll all be back next week. If you're watching this on replay, thanks again. I hope I amused you somewhat. In the meantime, be good, be nice, be kind, be wonderful, be safe. Do what you have to do to keep yourself and others safe. Please, too many people are still getting sick. Go walk the dog. He's farting around in the room. But until the next time, roll this up. Until the next time, arrivederci.